Welcome to the world of Wildcraft Roleplay. This is a club. You are now a member of this club, and I'm going to take you on an adventure that explains what to expect when you arrive. First off, it's like a video game in real life. You show up as if you're stepping onto a stage. The stage is the land. Among characters, your peers, these real people. And I am your story crafter, and I am going to take you on an adventure in real life, but using our imaginations to really bring this imaginary world to life. For example, as your story crafter, I am the character Faith, but I'm also a number of other characters that will show up, and I will either be friend or foe to you, and you won't know. You'll have to identify me based on what I say and the images that I share with you. I'll say things as a story crafter like, and all of a sudden, which is a good cue for you to stop what you're doing, look and listen, and then decide what to do with the information that I give you. This is the world of improvisation. To improvise is to create and perform spontaneously without preparation. Here's what you must do. You must download the playbook onto your phone if you are traveling on site, because there's no Wi-Fi, and it is a 56-page playbook that explains not only what to do, how to do it, and all of the effects that happen within the game context. We rely on you to read this playbook, whether it's in person, the printed version, or online, but we need you to read it before you come. That way, you'll already have a lot of context of what to do, how to do it, why to do it, and when to do it. We need you to be self-sufficient. As I am only one person, and there's many of you, as a club, we need to all generate this container together, whether you're a player character or a non-player character. So you might have heard the story, but I'm just going to recap a little bit for you. According to the legends, 2 families of dragons came into being in the very first days of the world's creation. Bahamut, the noble platinum dragon, made the metallic dragons, the gold, silver, bronze, brass, and copper dragons. The cruel 5-headed Tiamat made the chromatic dragons, red, blue, green, black, and white. The metallic and chromatic dragons share a mutual animosity that originated in the enmity between Bahamut and Tiamat. The origins of Dragon's Rest is rooted in that animosity. Ages ago, a fire-breathing dragon named Sharuth rampaged up and down the Salish coast. 3 metallic dragons joined forces and brought that dragon to the ocean floor. I need your help to aid in this quest. And when you arrive, this is what it's going to be like. So I want you to treat the day as if you're going on a trip to the park for the day. So you need to take care of your body, your hygiene, food, water, proper footwear, good clothing, in addition to your outfit, or what we call your kit. We want you to be very self-sufficient, and it's a leave no trace program. So what you bring in, you pack out. You're welcome to take pictures. When you arrive, you're going to come into a parking lot as if you're sailing your own ship into this parking lot. In the parking lot, we want you to set yourself up, get your kit prepared, and if you have any wares for sale, have your little table, or however you're presenting your wares that you want to sell. It can happen right there at the marina, which is the parking lot. After about an hour of arriving and selling our wares and doing some sword training and some spell training, you will hear a conch. The conch will blow, and we were all expected to arrive. Doesn't matter what you're doing, stop what you're doing, show up together in a big circle, and you're going to be given a bunch of information by me. After I give you all of that information, you then have about 10 minutes to take care of yourself, tuck all your stuff away, and we will be traveling there's a loud noise. We will be traveling from the marina inland, and it will take about 10 to 20 minutes for us to get to where we want to go. So if you have a wagon or some way to pack your resources, you're going to want to have chairs and water, snacks, anything extra that you might have. But we do ask that you do not pack your own swords, as we're only willing to use the swords that we have generated or permitted to use for this kind of quest. This is a group quest, which means when we quest, we travel together as a group. We don't divide into our own individual parties. There are different types of quests, but this particular day is as a group. You will find non-player characters, like myself and other members, that will come. They will show up as their player character self, and then we will use a bandana or some way to identify when they're in non-player character role. So when they're modeling the non-player character role, whether it is a quest giver or a monster or a beast in some way, you need to honor that if they're no longer wearing that bandana, then you need to treat them like their player character self. And you'll learn more about that on site. You really have to use your imagination, because we show things like a picture and we have to say, and all of a sudden, over yonder, you see this. So I will show you a picture, and you have to use your imagination to identify what's happening. And you will clarify what it is that you're going to be seeing, and you can ask questions and I can provide some information for you. But you want to try to stay in character the whole time. So if we go out of character, you're going to say ook, or I'm going to say ook, and we will go out of character and we'll talk about the scene or the situation so that people can have a better understanding of what's happening before they get back in character. And getting back in character, I'm the one that says ik, which means in character, which means back in the game. We all must stay within the guidelines of the game, because if we don't, we're going to actually break the game, and then it's just not going to be fun. So you can't invent new ideas and new aspects of the game concept. You have to stick within the information that's been provided to you. If you have an interest in changing the game aspects, you need to become a high guild character and a non-player character and become a co-conspirator to be able to influence how the game is played. There are apprenticeships available too, so just ask. We limit you to one new idea per quest, so choose your timing wisely. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I want you to bring it to who I am calling the guard. Clement and Lauren are the guard for this quest. They are the people that you bring your questions to. They have a notepad. They will jot down the questions, and we will answer your questions collectively at certain points along the way. This is a 4 to 5 hour day, so please ensure that you take care of yourself, you have everything that you need, and that you can travel with it. We will have first aid on site, we have outhouses on site, and feel free to bring whatever it is that you need for yourself to feel comfortable. So thank you so much for joining us, because I've been itching to find these dragons, and I can't wait for you to join me.